All right, guys, welcome back to another Relentless recap. As you're tuning in, hit that thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Guys, we get about 600 to 700 plus people here per day to watch the recap, but only about 50 to 80 likes. Can we get up there to 300 likes? Is that something that's possible? Can half the people watching hit that thumbs up button? Guys, this one will be out late. I'm recording this at 7 p.m. It probably will be out at 9 p.m. So for those OGs, right, for those of you who are up a little later studying and reviewing, let's talk quickly about some of the trades that we took today. We traded four stocks. Stock AHI, IDAI, MEDS, and WAVD. Let's go in alphabetical order. Stock AHI, unfortunately, we are down 383 on this stock. Decent price action, decent move, but I had a hard time with it. It started off around 7:30 a.m. Beautiful flag here. Tight hold against the lows, pushed up. Lovely move here, lovely move. Comes higher, bit of a deeper pullback here, and does end up curling back up after breaking down and reclaiming VWAP. So when I woke up, I saw this thing around 8, 9 o'clock, and we're now in this sideways consolidation, this channel. And so for me, I'm watching to see, hey, are we going to break to the downside of this channel, or are we going to be able to break to the upside? So a channel is just sideways price action, right? Consolidation. So right here, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I want to see, are we going to break over this side or to the bottom? Which way is it going to go? If it's to the upside, I want to be aggressive buying to then try and sell higher. But this one was a little tricky. So when we zoom in here, and let's make sure to give some love to the other time frames, even the daily. All right. Yeah, so as we were going, we started off with a bit of a crazy red candle, but then it curls up. And I attempted a 1 minute candle to make the new high for the break of VWAP. I'm in early. I get chopped out. You can see the candle pulls back here. It pulls down and then surges up. And so I got chopped out thinking that it was ready, and it wasn't. So I got long around 15, tried to get, pushed 20, 25, got chopped out, and then it went without me all the way to a high of 29. Disappointing, and from there, flushed down hard. So right here, I thought, man, this thing is breaking to the downside of the channel, and it is no longer looking very good. So at this moment, I started to switch away to other stocks. Came back later, and this thing ended up holding up. So we had lows over here, pulls back again. It ends up being a bit of a W, right? The ABCD pattern that we know of. Higher low this time, and then right here, it rips up into a halt. It pushes up so fast that it hits a circuit breaker halt. It resumes, it pulls back a little bit, and then it surges up. But man, I tell you, I could not get a hold of this thing. So I was red here, fought my way back to green, got green in this area. I think from red 400 to green. No, I might be confusing this one with another stock. I was red, but I was green 200. Yeah, green 200, and then gave it back in this range here. So we started to have a consolidation, and I thought it was looking decent to continue. But you guys will see that, despite having higher lows, we had issues at this daily level around 493 right here. So that, unfortunately, we got caught and it sold off hard. So, and right here where I took my last trade, I said, Relentless, stay away from this stock. Stay away. But I gave in. And temptation. Temptation is never good. We have to always be disciplined. Because whilst it was looking good in the moment, in the overall context of the stock, I was struggling. I went from green 200 to then red 40. And then I still, despite knowing it was a hard stock to trade, thought I saw something in the moment looking good and jumped in. I got tunnel visioned and lost sight of the overall view. And you know what? Rightfully so, the market gives me a red trade instantly. It's like instant karma. It's a good thing. Believe it or not, it's a good thing because it reminds us to always do the right thing. I had no reason to lose this extra $340 here if I'm to be disciplined after recognizing everything I recognized to this point. If I'm not green throughout this entirety here, what makes me think I'm going to be green anywhere on this thing, right? So rightfully so, when you do something wrong and you get corrected, you have to rejoice because that makes us better. It reminds us to stay disciplined. Moving on to the next stock. So we will be better. We will be better. No reason to be down 380 there. IDAI. IDAI. This stock here, we're up 352. Another stock that I felt like the price action was a little tricky. And whenever the price action is tricky, it means I'm paying attention to my level 2 and I'm having a hard time reading the level 2. When this is happening, it's best if I'm only watching one stock and I'm paying very close attention to my candlesticks for patterns rather than level 2 for quick trades. And sometimes the days are so busy, there's so much going on that I sometimes lose sight of the candlesticks and the beautiful patterns that are forming. So if we come here and we look back at this thing, if I zoomed out to trade the candlesticks, I should have been more green here, 1.5, 2.5. It did give good opportunities. VWAP bounce, which is an entry that we teach in the classes. VWAP bounce again right here. Surges up after it makes the new high. Sharp pullback, okay, but then we rip back up. And right here, there are opportunities. It comes down, it holds up, it pushes up, it comes down, it holds up, it pushes up, and then comes back down again. So there's still opportunities there if we're attacking the low side of the range. Now again, zooming out. So if we come down to our 5-minute chart, right? If we come down, let's see if I can get the candlesticks to be a little bit bigger here. If we come down to our 5-minute chart, let's see. All right. So if we come to our 5-minute chart, we had a quick consolidation low of 220. I should have been attacking this level with more confidence and looking for the curl back up. We came down to 20, then again, and then we surged up to a high 42 before it made a new low. So I should have been looking to hold longer here for the higher move. And I did dabble around here, but for quick trades, I should have been more disciplined and patient to wait. It breaks down eventually. And right here, it does get a little dicey because I don't love to take trades below VWAP, which is this white line. But we do double bottom. If you're paying close attention to it, our volume going up is high, smaller volume coming down. I probably wouldn't have been long below VWAP, but the moment we reclaim VWAP with a hammer candle, it's not a bad idea in this situation for me to go long with a risk at the low. So the lows were 202, and the high of the low of this current candle is 213. So I should have been long at like 15 with a stop down at the lows and a target back at the highs, which is at 50. Risking 15 cents to make potentially 35, 40 cents is not bad, right? It's not bad. So I would have still had a good ratio, and look at what this thing ended up doing to 290. So I should have been I should have been far more green on this stock. I think it's just the distractions of watching too many stocks, not getting to fully focus on something, But it's part of the deal. It's part of why trading is hard, is that we have to multitask, and we have to do our best. So moving on to the next stock. So we've still managed to end green. Stock MEDS. This one here was a halt resumption, dip and rip. So it resumes. It's surging up off of the 200 EMA and the daily at the time. High of day at the time. We're halted up right above high of day. This thing resumes and dips and then rips. So it resumes right here. It pulls back quickly. It drops down quickly, and then it rips back up. And so in the moment of this happening, in this area I'm buying, this is a high difficulty trade. Maybe I'd say trading is hard. Everything we're doing is difficult. None of it is easy to say. But I think this right here, there's more risk. It's more volatile. The price action is faster. You really have to get used to it to be able to see some gains. But it surges up quickly. I'm in, I'm out, about 50 cents of profits. small size because it was such a slow day to this point. If not, I probably would have had bigger size and capitalizing a little bit more. Lastly, WAVD, we were green on this one, 290, and then we gave back a little bit. But this stock tricky, man. You know, I saw it, believe it or not, guys. I saw this thing down here, but I just did not expect it to make this type of move. I watched it and it moved up so fast. And I couldn't believe that I didn't react to just buy and jump in and put a stop in place. Because sometimes when they're flying up like this, that's what you have to do to at least give yourself a chance. If not, you miss everything. But on the resumption, it pulls back, it surges up, it pulls back again. But from here, we never get continuation. And so I ended up giving back profits thinking that we would hold and then surge back up. So that was the day, guys. Quick study session for those of you who are up later. This recap will be out at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I'll catch you guys. Stay safe, stay green. Good day. Be sure to check out the links down below. If you are interested in joining MMU, the day trading course that I have, coupon code Vegas for 40% off. And yes, we are going to fly out one lucky student, a gold member. Let me make sure to say a gold student, a gold member student will get a chance to come to Vegas. One of you guys will get a chance to come to Vegas for the weekend with Marcelo and I for the seminar slash conference called Traders for a Cause. All right. And a lot of high, if you want to say celebrities like, Tim Sykes, Brian Rivera, the day trading CPA, Humble Trader, these type of people are the people that are usually going to these conferences. So, you'll probably get to see a lot of big people. You, of course, get to see me and Marcelo. And so, yeah, coupon code Vegas for 40% off. All right, guys. Take a look at the link down below. You can check out what comes with your membership here. You can check out the curriculum. And with that being said, take a look at some of the other links for Discord. This is our chat room, right? As I just kind of shouted out our trip here. Take a look at our chat room, Traders for a Cause. Of course, it's being promoted here as well. We now have over 3,500 members, so be sure to join the Relentless Trading chat room for the very low price of $14.99. And there's going to be another option coming, more restrictions, but cheaper at $6.99, coming soon to you on Monday. All right, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to join the chat room, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's been RT, your favorite YouTuber, and I am, of course, signing out.